Welcome to South Links Leisure, and thank you for ordering a caravan from our sales team. I'm standing in front of a timeline we had made in 2017 to represent 25 years in the industry, starting in 1992. One of our principal aims right from the start, when we first released a caravan to a customer, was that we had the caravan all set up with gas, mains, and electrics, so that we could give a full practical demonstration of the caravan working, showing you, the customer, exactly the bits and pieces you need to know, including hitching you on safely and setting you off on your first journey and your first holiday. In 2005, a national caravan magazine did an editorial all about our business and the handover procedure. This was transposed into a centrefold for a national magazine, and we became one of the forerunners in the industry for the handover procedure. We've targeted our video obviously on the first-time buyers, so there's a lot of detail there. If you're an experienced caravaner, you can always fast forward on our film and just take out of it the bits that you need. But hopefully there's something for everybody. Tips and ideas about setting your caravan up on site and making the best use of it, and most importantly, enjoying it. So you've purchased your caravan or placed an order for your caravan from our sales team, and possibly also included things like a motor mover, a starter kit, even an awning for your caravan. This whole package we have now to start getting ready, but what we will do is organise a specific date and time for you to collect your caravan. We dedicate 3 days of our week to give slots for caravan handovers. This is so that we can be organised at this end and have your caravan ready, and we can dedicate our time to you. These times are normally on a Thursday, Friday and Saturday, so we do a handover at 9. It's really important on the day that you are on time. I can't stress this enough, because we've got everything set up. If you're going to be running late, please let us know, because it can overlap the next handover and cause problems all the way down the line. Similarly, if you're going to be early and you're towing a caravan, then it's a good idea to stop on one of the main A road laybys, such as the A17 or the A52, and then time your journey in so you're here on time. Our work really starts at this point, because from this point on, the sales staff will pass that information to our workshop staff, all written up, and the accessory shop staff with the parts that you need, so that we can start the process of taking the caravan through the workshop, giving it a full PDI or pre-delivery inspection, and making sure that all the parts that you've ordered, if there's parts need fitting to the caravan, such as a motor mover, all that process is done for the date that you want the caravan. The caravan will be fully valeted inside and out, and any accessories you've ordered will be packaged so that you can collect them on the day. It's important to remember on the day to bring all your paperwork, your sales paperwork that you've been given, possibly in the folder that we present to you at point of sale. If you're a first-time buyer, you will need to organise a number plate for the rear of the caravan. Now, this can be bought from Halford, but you will need to be the owner of the vehicle, and you will need to have your documentation. On the day, we'll provide the double-sided tape to stick the number plate to the back of your new caravan. The other important thing is, if you're having finance and you've organised finance with us, please make sure you bring a driving licence, a copy of your driving licence. This is just so that they've got the ID to do the final part of the finance process. If you're bringing your part exchange with you on the day and towing it into the site, please make sure you've got all the items listed with the part exchange, such as your paperwork, service records, locking wheel nuts, the pump, all the bits that we've listed at point of sale that you're providing with your part exchange as part of the deal. When you arrive on site, if you're towing a caravan, which it will be if you're bringing a part exchange in, please make sure that you come through our gate and come right onto this top yard. Some customers park in the gate and obviously that blocks our exit and entry. We'll be expecting you, that's the main point, and the staff will be on hand here to unattach your caravan and so that you can park your car up and report to reception. Obviously, if you're arriving without a caravan, just park in one of our car parking bays and report to reception. Please make sure when you bring your part exchange in on the day that it's been cleaned inside, and that if you've got any personal possessions that you're wanting to transfer over into your replacement caravan, that they're all boxed and ready. This really does cut down a lot of time on the day. The other important thing is that obviously the cassette loo, for health and safety reasons, that has been emptied. All of the loose items you've got that are obviously staying with the caravan, like the caravan pump, the keys, the paperwork and everything, it's best at this stage that, to avoid any complication, it stays in the caravan. One of our technicians will be going through your caravan and obviously inspecting it, and also transferring over from your caravan to your new caravan your gas bottles, your battery and your number plate. So when we arrive on site and we've backed our caravan onto position or used the motor mover to get the caravan onto the sales pitch, the most important thing is to get the caravan fully level. And for that reason, we need one of these. This is a corner steady brace and it comes standard with all the caravans. Getting the caravan level across the axle isn't really a common, you don't have to do it really. Most of the sites are level across the axle. But if you do find that the caravan's down on one side, you can use something from our accessory shop, like these plastic ramps, and drive the caravan onto that so that you can level it up across the axle. Or if you have to, with a caravan jack the caravan up slightly, push this under the wheel so that you can get it perfectly level across the axle. But as I say, this isn't really a common occurrence, but it might happen. From front to back is a lot easier because the caravan's basically a seesaw, even a twin axle caravan. And for that, you would use the jockey wheel at the front of the caravan to lower it down or heighten it. It's a good idea to have a spirit level in your kit. You can, in our shop, buy the small triangular two-way spirit levels. You put this just inside the door of your caravan, you can see straight away whether your caravan's level or not. I would add that you do want to get it level, because if you're lying in bed at night and the caravan isn't level, you notice it and you're going to grumble about it. So make sure you do get your caravan level before you put your corner steadies down. Yeah. There's a corner steady in the corner, each corner of the caravan, which you can wind down manually. One little tip is to buy one of these. This attachment goes inside a cordless drill. Cordless drills now have become cheaper and cheaper. You put this inside a cordless drill, you can locate it onto the nut and just use the cordless drill to either put the corner steadies down or up. It does save a lot of time. In this modern era, we have an even easier way of levelling the caravan. The Buccaneer class caravans have as standard a hydraulic self-levelling system, which makes it, as I say, so easy. You can have this system fitted to any caravan, but as I say, with the Buccaneer having all the buttons, bells and whistles, it has it as standard. And it comes with one of these little remotes that when you first press it on, you've got a menu which will tell you whether you want to do things manually or automatically. I'll talk about the manual side in a minute, but if we press the automatic, that means we come down to a situation where we can literally press the down button, and as you can hear, things are starting to happen. What happens first of all is a ram comes down and it will try and touch the ground. It needs to go to its full travel to touch the ground. Once it's set itself, it sets the brain in motion to put all the other functions into place. Little bit of troubleshooting here. If you're on a pitch with a hollow and that ram comes all the way down and it doesn't feel terra firma, you need to reset it and put something underneath it, a slab or a piece of wood, so that it comes down onto a firm ground. Once it's on firm ground, it will level the caravan across the axle, and it will also then put front and rear corner steadies down in sequence to level the caravan front to back. One very important thing, which I've forgotten, is that you must start with the A-frame of the caravan in a down position. It looks a little bit unnatural, but the whole thing won't set up and start its process unless you wind the jockey wheel down and put the A-frame down towards the ground. It doesn't have to be that far, but it needs to be lower than the rest of the caravan. So there's two different options, as we've shown you. The auto option, which will just bring all the jacks down in a sequence, and within 2 minutes you literally can enter your caravan. I would say with either the manual system, which we've shown you with the corner steady brace, or this system, it's a no-no not to get inside your caravan before you've got jacks down. They can tip up. So with the manual system on this auto leveling, we can set it to manual and we can just bring one ram down on either side. Now there's a big advantage with this because it does lift the caravan and the tyres off the ground, which means you can spin the wheels to put locks into place, which you'll find out when you fit them, you need to align them to the chassis receiver to get the lock into place, or in the event you've got to change a wheel. So with this hydraulic system, really does away with the car jack that you would normally take in your kit, and it does make it a lot simpler. It's an expensive system though to fit to a caravan, but once you've had it, I think it's well worthwhile. And obviously if you're buying a Buccaneer caravan, as we say, it comes standard with the kit.